So,
Okay. Well,
give
You want
me-
to
give me
switch to
second.
a totally new building?
Yeah,
Well, or we could come in from this side.
Yeah, let's do it dynamically from that side.
See, like, what do you do now? You got to start here and just start at the stairs.
yeah.
Thanks, Sab.
All right, so you guys get outside and don't look in here, and I'm gonna go hide.
Who wants to be point? Oh,
Me.
I'll go last.
Okay, so I'm just gonna actually stop where I feel safe and cover the door before I call it. All right, so we're moving up to it, and I go door on left. Let's clear it. So stack up.
Ready.
Moving.
Shit, I didn't see him.
Dude, I still don't see you.
Yeah, I was
Dude.
kind of using a camper's mentality there to see what would happen.
You die.
And Chuck survived that, but you guys, I mean, that's just those two rails. That's really hard on your end.
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was there.
You else want to be point for this one?
You do it. You get the practice.
All right, ready, Ilya?
Ready?
All right, door on left. Let's stack up.
Ready?
Moving. I can't tell which one's Ilya. Did you guys get him?
That's me right there. Okay. Yep.
You're just like really hiding?
Well, I was in the same spot, but I was crouched and not looking through that corner this time. I was essentially playing camper, which is what we're probably going to encounter a
I
lot.
forget we're actually firing at him.
Yeah. That's all right.
So I
So what happened
never
was-
did see Ilya. That's why I ended up all the way over here. I just carried on my responsibility.
Yeah.
Even though I knew he was still in here somewhere, I just kept going even though I couldn't see him.
Who
And I
was-
even did a quick pie on this.
Who was point?
I was.
Okay, so you were point. You ended up there. The person I killed was right here. I think it was Sab, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then as soon as I poked up to see, Chuck, you were over here looking at me. You would have had me. I was about to be be in reload phase.
Yeah, but
and
point or third guy should have had theoretically gotten to you first.
I was
First,
right
no.
here. I was right here.
Unless
So
that
depending
room wasn't
on
there, Chuck probably would have looked over. Seen you.
yeah, see that's exactly what happened. Whoever was going this way should have come in. Whoever's job it was right here should have looked, because technically this is part of this corner right here, right?
That's right. So there could be 1,000 guys here, and second man still needs to clear behind that.
yeah. So I mean, this is good practice. This is exactly what we're figuring out right now.
Yeah.
I'm
It
trying
gets
to
real-
make this as camper mentality as I can, because that's what's gonna rape us.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it again. I'm gonna be in a different spot. This is hot. We are definitely shooting here.
All right. Sab, you want to take point, or Brett?
I'll go.
Brett, take point.
I'm going into ruthless mode, so you guys better do good.
Stack.
We're ready.
See,
Okay.
the only problem there is I went in first,
Yeah.
and Ilya was like clearly in my vision.
Yeah.
I
So
turned anyways.
yeah. Because I
So
get
maybe like if your point,
well because you hit
Should've just
this,
gone that way.
and you naturally have to go like this to get around it, right?
yeah. Well, if I was point, I should have made the quick decision to just go left instead if I saw him. I don't know. It's hard. Like if there's a guy staring at you, do you
Where
clear the
did
corner
you-
to your left, or do you shoot him?
Okay. So where were you when you saw Ilya stand?
Right here, coming in the doorway.
Literally saw him in the doorway,
Yeah. Like
Uh-huh.
Azo is right here,
and then what did you do?
and then I went right to clear.
Okay. When did you start shooting him?
I didn't shoot.
Yeah. That's a real tough one, honestly.
Like if there's a guy ahead of you, what should you do?
Well, put it this way: if I was pointed at the door with my scope, super ready to fire, knowing that you guys were coming, I would have had.
Go
it.
ahead, shoot.
But
Should
yeah.
should point man just go straight? Should go for him and then walk straight, and the other two guys like corner.
Even if point man decided to shoot him, you should still, the second you kill him, keep doing what you're doing, you know?
Yeah, right.
So clearing this would be a huge priority the second he died.
Yes, I would have done that.
But because you saw him looking at you, yeah, it's probably the right call.
I'm like not gonna be able to not fire.
I know, it's probably the right call.
Okay, let's try it again.
Yep. I gave you guys a little bit of delay. What I was doing is the door was deep peripheral, so I had to make an adjustment before I started shooting, buying you the time to get the stack in the door. Because most likely, unless they're really, really camping that door, that's probably what's going to happen.
Right. So, Brett,
yep.
In my opinion, I probably would have done the same thing as you. But remember, I will say this to all of us, including myself. Remember, the whole point of this is teamwork and trusting other people. Mm-hmm. So the truth is third person probably would have shot him.
Right.
Probably. Because that would have been the third person's job, I think.
Okay.
Because if I'm the third person and I'm going in like this, I know second man is on my left clearing, and I know first man is clearing this corner. So I would probably even just hit here and post up as third man. While, wait, did I say that right? Yeah, while first man cleared over here and then looked that way.
Mm-hmm. All right, one more time.
All right, let's go in from this door right here. Stack.
Which door? Okay. Ready.
Go.
Oh, damn. Shotgun trigger. I pulled the trigger and nothing came out. Why? Because you're dead.
Good.
Did that look okay? Anyone get stuck on bodies?
Nope.
I didn't feel any tugging.
Somebody didn't do their job.
Oh, man.
Wait till you go to sleep.
This one's real tough. I keep getting caught up on the stairs. But that's how it's supposed to be. Alright, so everybody, okay. Doors on the left, let's stack up.
Ready, sorry.
Moving. Fuck. Yep, so...
I just went to the
so
side.
I
and that
sprayed
happened.
as soon as I saw something the way a camper would have.
Yes.
And because you got stuck, you saved a bunch of lives.
Yep. So in that situation, I'm glad you did that. In that situation, I'm on the outside. Before even clearing, I can see that there are enemy inside and ready to kill. So SWAT, when that happens, they stop the stack. They stop the room clearing. They stop everything and they pull back. Mm-hmm. Because there's no reason, you continue negotiations, you find a different way to go in, you tear gas it. If you're the military and you're 100% sure there's not a family or hostage inside, you start fragging it, or you pull the whole squad back and you have an Abrams shoot it.
Yep.
So
now, with a flashbang, that would have been a different story, because it would have been a lot harder for me.
Hey,
if I saw you, I still wouldn't have made entry like that.
Okay.
I still would have killed you from the outside and said, guys, there are fucking bad guys in there. Because if you're lying down looking at the door, how do I know that there aren't 6 other people lying down looking at that same door?
It could just be a death situation for everybody.
So at that point, all bets are off.
We need to come up with a word that you say that the point man says break or something. So
sure. But if I die, I mean, it's pretty obvious also.
Yeah, I just stepped to the side once I saw that fire. Yeah. I knew we weren't going in.
So if the point man dies, the stack stops. If the point man dies before he makes it through the door, the stack is automatically broken.
We're not surprising them, like what?
If it's just like
instantly, like fuck.
If it's so immediate that I'm dead here,
like he wasn't in the doorway, so obviously I'm not gonna.
And that's a great point. If part of the stack is going through the doorway, for better or worse, you need to keep the snake going.
Yeah, if we get in, you go.
Right.
All right, now I want you guys to get in there and watch this.
Okay, all of us?
You 3, yeah. Now watch the difference between coming in, how we've been coming in. Mm-hmm. Watch my speed and everything. Okay. So like.
Oh god, it does look slow, doesn't it?
Okay, now if you throttle shift and hip fire.
Yeah.
So you sprint in, but as soon as you're in the doorway.
Well, I mean, I sprint, I look, and then if these boxes weren't in my way, I would almost like throttle the sprint just for a brief second. Can you even see that? Does that register?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. But see, that comes down to like Twitch skill. You know, definitely do that if you can.
Yeah.
So if I'm point, I should probably try to be going a little faster.
I think for the point, if he did this, watch, like coming around the first corner, sprint. Like you sprint into the first corner and then take it out. Like people will get stuck less also.
Okay. We just have to be like real on top of each other because I've noticed if we're moving and one person starts to sprint, that all of a sudden like the second person's like, oh wait, what? Fuck, we're sprinting, and then all of a sudden we're spread out.
You have a seesaw effect, yeah.
It's tough. So if we try to do the sprint, we just really need to try to stay together as much as possible.
I think that will come with time doing this in the actual game, like when we're actually having to do this. We'll see what breaks the stack.
Alright, you guys want to run it some more on different people, or what? Sab, you want to be inside the room, shooter?
I don't think Sab's been point yet, right? Or yeah, he has.
He's been point. He hasn't
been in the room.
He hasn't been a shooter.
249.
In the room.
Oh, I know what's gonna happen here.
We're gonna keep using this door?
Your call.
Let's surprise
Well, I don't
him.
like the stairs. Yeah. Well, he can see us,
Yeah,
but
that's true.
if we all got on the other team, can you switch teams real quick?
And then Chuck switched to us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Switch teams?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming to us, and Sab is breaking, going to the other team.
It's gonna kill me though.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We don't mind.
Yeah, but you can spawn on this. There you go. Lots of suicide. Really, Brett? Is that how you're gonna fix the situation? Room clear. Bah! House
I
clear.
looked left. I looked left.
Stack up on the tank.
Too close to your previous team switch.
What?
Oh. Can we?
Well, let's just run it then. All on the same team.
Okay.
Just spawn on in.
Sab needs to spawn on somebody before I can spawn in. Or I'll just spawn on C. Alright, so this is full hot.
Full hot. Against a 249.
Who's going first?
Alright, Sab, I would say anything except just like already shooting at the door well, you know what I mean?
Stack. Bah!
Well, he doesn't know what door we're coming in.
Yeah, we could do it that way.
So Sab, look at the ground till we say
To here, say go.
till you hear go.
Alright,
Okay.
whose point?
Okay.
Guys, let's go this one.
Stack.
Go.
Go. I mean, I saw him,
Yeah.
shot, and moved out of the way for you guys to come in.
Yeah.
But
Um,
I don't know.
well, for one, I fucked up because for some reason I had it in my mind that Brett was going right, and then he slowly stepped left, and then at that point I realized I'd already fucked up and had gone a little bit left.
Yeah, I didn't clear left actually. I didn't clear the corner.
Where was Sab? Like pretty much right in the middle?
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Give us some help.
Okay. Let's try
Alright.
again.
Yep, let's just do it again.
Same
Practice.
thing. Let me go point again.
So, you know what? I mean, because shit happens in video games so fast, if a person's in the middle of the room, fuck your corners, just kill them. But just one thing, though, just remember what your corner responsibilities were.
Okay.
So if you go in and you twitch the fuck out and you kill them, then good, it's a video game. But just immediately get on your corner that you're supposed to get on.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, we'll do it like that. And also, don't bunch up in the door, no matter what.
Okay.
Everybody stand there, huh?
Stack.
I can hear your footsteps.
Ready?
Go.
Oh god. I got stuck on the boinky boink boink.
Got kick for team kill.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, you just disappeared.
I actually, part of the problem with doing all on the same team is when I cleared my corners and I looked right, I thought Sab was Ilya still alive.
Yeah.
So I didn't shoot.
It's still good practice though, because that's not
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah,
an
yeah.
issue soon.
That was good.
Will not be an issue. Well,
So
Go ahead.
Personally, speaking for my own self, like I can definitely tell I need like more practice with this, but it'd be fun to actually try to run it in a game.
I think running it in the game is going to be the good practice.
You should practice doing 1, 2, 3. So like left corner, corner across from it, then diagonal corner when you come in. Just practice that little
What
twitch.
do you mean? What do you mean?
Or go in there, I'll show you.
Okay.
Just don't stand in the corner. I'm gonna fire at the corners. Alright, so like
Yeah.
That shot
Yeah.
looked like a
and
hit.
honestly with the side, if it's a door like this, I can already see if someone's there.
I don't know, man. I've still been killed by someone like this.
I can see you.
Can you?
Yeah, like unless I came in from here,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
I
the
could-
hook
I could still
position
see your
that's probably
gun.
going to get you killed.
Oh yeah.
So
like if
where
we
I am,
if we
What
don't
if, like,
run
a-
in, like if we actually started here and stopped, I would see you.
Yeah. Well, as long as the corner.
So yeah, I mean that's stuff we'll figure out over time.
Yeah, as long as your job.
But this is a short doorway.
Here.
If we came in from this side, I couldn't see you.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, bam.
Jesus.
Wow, Falcons.
If we know we're gonna use a frag or a flash on entry, second person just has to know that their responsibility is even greater, because if someone comes blasting through the doorway, first man the second person knows that the first man's gonna be holding a grenade. So you just have to be really ready.
Mm-hmm.
Your muzzle past first person and at the door. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Alright.
Ugh, he's so bad.
Sweet. Alright, go
And,
pee and then we'll talk about loadout.
Yeah, I was gonna say smoke grenades and night vision.
That is an option. The problem with night
That's
vision
so
is
specific.
that there's two problems with that in a room clear scenario. One, the night vision gives you no peripheral. You have a little ring that you can see through, which is fine. The problem is the smoke grenades are going to give away a position before they even fill the room with smoke to make it worth it. It's more like defensive, offensive trekking through territory rather than a room clear. I think the flashbang may be coupled with an incendiary could be the way to go, because the incendiary burns for quite a bit and it really disorientates as well, especially if there's thermal scopes inside. They're going to be blinded pretty bad by that, but so are our thermal scopes then, but I'm pretty much the only one using one, I think. So.
Yeah, no, I mean that sounds good to me. I mean, I think you're right, and so it just means that when somebody sees a door and says dorm right, stack up,
Whoever is the best.
whoever knows that they have the fastest CQB weapon, or if they have the shotty, they'll just get into the front man position.
Yep. And then since Sab most of the time runs LMGs, because he's just a big baller like that, he's probably
Especially-
going to be second or third man then, right?
Yeah, so Sab should just be kind of aware of that.
So just automatically fall into place. When we do this for real, I'll probably run medic most of the time. So I'll probably be the last man in the stack.
Also, sector of fire still applies. So when we're doing this in game, if it takes us a while to get into the stack, like if it takes us a couple seconds, just remember to keep your sector of fire. You know, like if point man's looking this way, second man kind of wants to have an eye to the left. You know, and if there are windows like this, remember, you know, you need to have somebody. I was gonna get into like stairwell clearing, but we'll do that like some other time.
We can make this a normal thing, like once.
If there's
every other
windows,
Monday.
I mean, we're gonna be looking in them, right?
Yes.
In this situation, yeah. Pretty
Mondays
much.
are pretty good training days. So like either every other Monday, just make the post on Facebook about it, and we'll all get on and we'll just keep advancing our techniques. Next week we'll do staircase. We got
We can
plenty
do
of maps.
halls and stairs next.
Mhm.
Halls is pretty quick.
And that gives you
because-
time to make a curriculum, Chuck, and you can kind of have a game plan when going in.
And then we can play some regular games.
Yep. Sounds
so
good.
you guys want to do live server?
I would like to do a couple room clears in a live server and just see.